give then? Like, I wonder what they're gonna say. There's always excuses. Like, what now?
Mm.
So PiKaH wins online, and now he wins offline. Like, what are you gonna say next about
Yeah.
PiKaH, man? But yeah, here we go into our winners final. PiKaH versus look at their names as well. Retired Maru versus 2D Abuser. Let's go. And on my favorite stage, my personal favorite stage, I'm gonna put the volume up a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's one of my favorite storylines going into the offline tournaments. It's happening in NA as well. A lot of people who made a name for themselves in the online tournaments during the pandemic. You know, I want to see them, you know, just along with everybody else want to see them in the offline tournaments in the mix with all your favorite names. So can't wait to see, you know, the European guys and the NA guys take the stage at offline tournaments. You know, see everybody under one roof together competing.
Yeah.
Winners finals, you know, arguably two best players in Europe right now, the most two consistent at least in the ICFC, number 1 versus number 2.
Yeah, I think I just saw there a high parry, sorry, from PiKaH, if I'm not mistaken, trying to deter Chickenmaru from using those highs because Chickenmaru loves throwing those jabs just like that. 2 jabs in a row.
All right, close first round here. PiKaH with rage available and a bar.
Oh man, the low jabs from PiKaH. A lot of low jabs from PiKaH, man. I feel like I've always said when they start low jabbing like that, it's like they're kind of scared. They're kind of on defense. They don't want you to start that pressure on. So if you see that, you do a lot more like fuzzy parry trying to catch the low jabs in pressure situations. Like if you played a lot with your character, you'd know the spots that people like to low jab you. So you might try to like bait that out later on the set, or PiKaH might just be trying to plant a seed so he can like capitalize on the info later.
Oh, that was beautiful stuff by PiKaH. Not the best wall combo, but enough to 2 bars of meter as well.
There's that down 4-2. Oh!
Chickenmaru is a monster, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Pace that he makes you fight at.
He makes you just speed up your game, and it's really annoying because it's like, I have to play at his pace now. Like, if I don't, I'm gonna lose. And then he does something, and then it's just game over, man. But PiKaH showing that he can keep up.
Here we go. Yeah. Uh-oh, missed a conversion opportunity on the float, but he seems fine right now. PiKaH has meter.
Wow.
And Chickenmaru parries again, dude. Again. 2 rounds, same way, you know.
I think the first time we saw that Anakin Spag, like, we were all like, oh, right, that's sick. And now it's just like, we just don't even say a word.
Yeah,
It's
It's
so
like,
normal for Chickenmaru
pretty
to
cool.
do stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
He's a madman. That's what he does. The down forward parry. I mean, the fact that he's done it 2 times in one game kind of lets you know that like he's doing it on purpose. It ain't no mistake. A big message sent across. Like he's definitely telling PiKaH to like change his game a lot. You need to change a lot of things because that was 3 straight. You know, and it is
Very
first
fast,
period, but the second game, it's gonna be a lot of pressure on PiKaH to like show some signs of life in the set.
Thing is that PiKaH likes to go in with those strings, you know, like the while sending 1 into forward 1 and this and that, blah, blah, like just likes to apply string pressure. And when those sabakis start coming in, it stops one of the things that PiKaH really likes to do, right? And when it shuts down a core part of your gameplay, it's going to really make you, you know, uncomfortable. Even if you have come up with a counter strategy, you're still not playing your comfortable self, right? With the way that you normally like to play, because you know he's taken liberties with some of these strings against these guys, man. And you know, mixing up the 4-3 with the forward 1. That's just that itself has given him a lot of pressure. So let's see if he's able to battle that adversity now against someone like Chickenmaru, who is just, you know, he knows every single matchup. You know, he is a full-on nerd, like, you know what I mean, like full-on when it comes to these matchups. So let's see.
He is so like, he goes to practice mode and stuff and studies these weird things that like no one knows about. And I think last week even Kwis came with some like interesting facts, and then we were like, wow, Kwis, how did you know that? And then it's like, oh, Chickenmaru told me like 5 minutes ago. It's like, bro, like Chickenmaru knows everything. He deserves to be up here. And again, just playing at a super fast pace to begin with.
Every guess, you know what I mean? Every guess is actually gonna be a guess. Like sometimes they in and out, but like Chickenmaru is always in with the pressure, man.
How do you, Anakin, how do you like adapt to someone who's coming at you like 100 miles per hour like this and guessing correctly every time?
Oh man, like just find the spots to get like just at least +1 maybe. Like if they block a jab, then they just can't always go crazy on you. So PiKaH's doing it now, and we're seeing it a little bit differently. But then he gets caught with a low jab right there. Chickenmaru just playing that well. You got to keep it compact, I think. Don't, you know, it's limiting at first, but once you get your opponent kind of like to play by those rules, then things will change up slowly. They are going crazy, but that just means that the answers, you're just not finding them. So,
It's
yeah,
so
I would definitely just try to do jabs. Low jabs are working too. But damn, he got paired right there on the low jab.
Yeah, like I say, it's so demoralizing when
Yeah,
like you're
definitely.
like, you're
5 rounds straight.
steamrolled like that, and then Chickenmaru literally didn't press the button for 10 seconds there, and then just did a jab and a low parry, and he wins the game. It's just like he seems to start off really fast.
PiKaH's just still trying to do what he does, still trying to play his game. You know, he's not really making those adjustments now and just playing that poke style, right? He's still just doing what he normally does, and I think Chickenmaru is fully prepared for that. He studied the tapes, so he knows what decision will come next in the usual like PiKaH flow chart. Man, these low jab parries, there were so many that happened that game, and you know what I mean? Like, he didn't go for any back 3-2 parries that game at all. Like, he switched up the strat completely, and that's just how it goes when you guess right every time. Like, you force the opponent to play differently, whereas on the other hand, you can go completely different at the same time. There are more things that you can do. Chickenmaru is making it look crazy one-sided right now, man.
The question is, why is he so good? Like, why? Like, and I see the chat as well saying, like, why is Chickenmaru so good? He, like, you can't take anything away from Chickenmaru. Like, he's using Lidia, yes, but he's just so he seems to control the pace every single game. Like,
you just don't have a lot of time to make like your decisions, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of when you're fighting usual Tekken match, they're not always in your face. Sometimes they're up close, and sometimes they're playing neutral, sometimes they're trying to bait. But the fact that Chickenmaru is always going to be there and going with an attack, it gives you less time to guess every time. And then, you know what I mean, like during these times where you're actually thinking about the past, kind of what he's done in the past, his setups, you know what I mean? That helps you make a better decision on your block, you know, low, mid, or whatever. But he's always throwing something at you, and it's always usually something new. You know what I mean? Like, he hasn't kind of rinsed or repeated any of his kind of sequences twice. So, like, he's got a big, long game plan, obviously, that can stretch, you know, for 3 wins. So what do you do there? That's definitely the challenge for PiKaH right now, and maybe even some parries. You know what I mean?
Honestly, no one's made him look so no one's made it look so comfortable here versus PiKaH like Chickenmaru has. You ask why he's so good. Well, the guy plays so much Tekken, right? But not only just that, but you know, so he doesn't just have his reaction set and his execution, his punishment, and everything. He studied the game as well. This guy's I think a newly qualified lawyer, man, as well. Like, he's a clever guy. This guy, you know, he's a clever lad, right? So
he's making a strong case right now. Yeah,
he is. Yeah, nice.
But he's so nice as well, and like this is what you like to see, like with your kind of champions. Like, if anyone was to represent like the champion of Europe at the moment, it would be Chickenmaru, man. Such a lovely guy, but in the game, bro, he will just kill you, man. He'll literally do everything to win, which is what he's doing right now.
Okay, smart plan. He's trying to chip Geese Howard down a little bit. Oh, not gonna work though. This should be the kill.
Nice. All right, definitely needed
jumps
that
out
round.
to the advantage. Yeah. Can't get out to these slow starts, these, you know what I mean? Can't let Chickenmaru take the first round in these games like he's been doing. Ooh, just making you guess. You gotta guess. He's not delaying anything, you know what I mean? He's going straight into it. And that's kind of the thing that you don't really expect. That's something that you see like low-ranked players do, just immediately committing to their mix-ups. And you expect the high-level player to change timing and do different things. And a lot of times, the no mix-up, you know, the no change-up, that's what really gets you. You're expecting a higher level of play, but they're just like throwing that curveball at you.
Yeah, I mean, now gonna get the real split. I think with 2 damage.
2 walls, wow. Strong round for PiKaH. He can take it here at the ground grab.
Yeah. Don't often see that Raging Storm anymore because of the nerf to his meter. But you know, sometimes you do say and he wanted to confirm that round as well. He's quite happy. Get in there, get the round confirmed.
And you see PiKaH like just circling him, trying to get his back against the wall. Oh,
very strong game on the Howard Estate here for PiKaH. It's not out of it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 wall, side wall, those interrupt combo. Chickenmaru time. Mix-ups on the stance. Chickenmaru's trying to stay in there. He knows he just needs 1 round. He's a veteran. He knows how to make these comebacks. You know what I mean? It's not anything unfamiliar to him.
Yeah. Oh, damage! That's
formula.
dead.
That should be it.
Oh my god, man, nerf that, man. Jeez, man. Nerf that stuff, man. Just give Lidia 1 final nerf and then she'll be fine.
Okay, punish that. That's gonna be 14. Nice, minus 14.
Capitalizes on the punish.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Good timing. Gets a low wall spat though, but it doesn't matter. Still brace the wall.
Yep. Supposed to take a game. Get on the board. Yep.
Yep, that should be it. Good stuff. PiKaH gonna get a match on the board. Definitely needed, and it is the first of 3, right? So Chickenmaru is still 1 match away, and he will get a choice of stage here. He's definitely not going to pick a different character, you know. The thing is about, like, a lot of people that pick Lidia because she was quite unique and pretty strong when she dropped. But when you speak to Chickenmaru, he just says, I love this character. He obviously, we know him as a Josie main, right? But he goes, I just really like Lidia, right? So even when all these nerfs came, he still has stuck with her because he likes the general playstyle of Lidia, right? Like how she has these stances and how you can transition into them after certain punishes, and just, I guess he loves her Oki and everything, right? He's really become one with the character. So we're seeing that right now. Good stuff from PiKaH though to fight back, but he's gonna have to now do it on a stage which he's less comfortable with.
Yeah, it's going to be a long road ahead for PiKaH, but he's taken 1 set. It's time now maybe for him to step up and take the next, and then it can make it into a final set situation. But Chickenmaru has the advantage. Will probably stay with the same character. Can pick the stage now to mitigate that kind of damage from Geese. Potentially the ender stage or just another kind of wall stage. But no breakable walls. And the Matcherino 592, guys, make sure you use that code. I believe there's still some codes left to use. ICFC EUS2CH. Guys, let's get those donations going. If you're enjoying the games, make sure you donate to that Matcherino.
Right. +1 to the Infinite Azure bounty. Why you get 2 bounties in one night, man? Infinite Azure.
Yeah.
We've already secured 1, the Heartbreak comeback. Definitely have plenty of those. All right, Wallace stage. A long way to go for PiKaH. He's down still. Just took his first game. He's feeling a little bit better because it was just totally one-sided for those first 2 games. Yeah.
And we know how strong the Season 2 Geese was, but, you know, in 3, he got that new kind of tailspin from the open with the little swiping move. And now, you know, even without walls, you know, Geese can get big damage, right? But look at that start for Chickenmaru, just staying out of range, punishing perfectly. PiKaH needs to bring it back now because this is looking super solid here from Chickenmaru.
Yeah, I've just realized something about Chickenmaru's play. I don't know how it's taken me like a year to figure this out. Like, he rushes down really hard at the beginning, and then at the end he just stops and he just waits for a whiff.
Yeah, it's the mid-game switch.
Yeah, I'm just, but he does it every time, I think. like
because it works.
Yeah, it works, and I don't think anyone's caught onto it yet.
Like now PiKaH has to pull back and do back 3 and not commit to the second hit because, you know, Chickenmaru might just parry, and you know, he's uncertain. There's more hesitation now. See, there's hesitation. Chickenmaru's not even trying to parry. Like, he's just using that knowledge, and it's working for him. Long-term investments.
So good with it.
All right, okay. Okay. Rage available here for PiKaH. Let's see if he can use it. He's almost got 2 bars a meter as well, but Chickenmaru gets lively back. He's gonna chill now. Only 6 seconds left of the clock. What's PiKaH gonna do? He can't just keep keeping him out.
As you said that, he died.
He got nervous. All right, here we go. Chickenmaru on set point now to move into grand finals. Oh boy.
PiKaH has to win 3 straight, or else he's going in the losers bracket. He still has 1 more chance though, so I guess that's one bright thing. He can get some redemption in losers finals and come back, get a run back.
Oh, he tried.
It's not over.
That was Chickenmaru again trying to.
Now he's at a meter now though, like fully at a meter.
Yeah.
It's a long way to go before he gets one. Chickenmaru just full offense. Oh my God, everything, all the unusual moves.
All right.
Chickenmaru. Oh my God.
And that's gonna be it.
Should do it.
Yeah. Finishes it off on the Infinite Azure. 3 rounds straight. No round brown there from Chickenmaru. Moves into the grand finals now. Man, the #1 seed is showing why he's #1 seed, why he was the most consistent player here. Just a solid performance all around. No one's really done that to PiKaH for a while. I feel like he was so ready there. I think that, you know, just the fact that he had the Sabaki, the parry available against the back 3-2.